Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. These days, many questions are being raised regarding the concept of suicide in Islam. In this video, we will be discussing the concept of suicide in Islam in the light of Quran and Sunnah. First of all, let's talk if committing suicide is haram or a sin in Islam or not. Allah says in the Quran in Surah Nisa verse 29 and 30 that all those who kill themselves, Allah will put them into hellfire. So from this verse it is very clear that committing suicide in Islam is totally prohibited. In fact, it is one of the major sins in Islam. According to a book by Imam Adabi, committing suicide is the 29th major sin in Islam. Now the question is, how will Allah punish those who commit suicide? It is mentioned in the Hadith of Tirmidhi, Hadith number 2044, that Abu Huraira narrated that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that whoever kills himself with iron, meaning any instrument made of iron, he will stabbing himself continuously in the hellfire. And whoever kill himself with poison, then he will be taking it continuously in the hellfire. The hadith continues, and whoever throws himself from a mountain to kill himself, he will be continuously throwing himself in the hellfire. This means however a person commits suicide, he will be punished in the hellfire in the same way. So now my dear brothers and sisters, let's talk about the reasons for suicide. The main reason for a person to commit suicide is not being happy, not being satisfied with their lives. The one who is happy and totally satisfied with his life or her life will never commit suicide. So where can we find happiness? Allah has himself answered this question. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran in chapter 3 verse 28 that verily in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find satisfaction. So the more you are close to Allah, the more you feel happy and satisfied. You may have heard of Daily Mail. It's a popular news website, and on April 10, 2019, Daily Mail published a report about a survey done by the University of Mannheim in Germany. The survey was done on 67,562 people, which is a very large number. Normally a survey is done on a few hundred or thousands, but this sample was in a large scale. 67,562 people were interviewed by a group of German psychologists to know that which group of the people are more happy or satisfied with their lives. And in this survey, they found that people who believed in a god or a religion were more happy than who didn't believe in a religion. So they found that the least happy or the least satisfied people among them were the atheists. And among the religious people, they found that the Muslims were more happy and satisfied than other religious people. The people who followed Islam were on number 1. They were more satisfied with their lives, followed by Christianity, Buddhism and Hinduism. And note, the Christians were not the close second to the Muslims. The gap between Muslims and the Christians was very vast. I will put this Daily Mail report on the description section of this video so that you can check it out. Lastly, I would like to present a verse from the Quran. Allah says in Surah Baqarah verse 286 that Allah does not burden on anyone beyond his capacity. This means, my brothers and sisters, Allah does not lay burden on anyone greater than he or she can bear. So please don't lay burden on yourself. If your business goes in loss, don't worry, it's not the end of life. If you fail in exam, don't worry, it's not the end of life. Allah does not lay burden on anyone beyond his capacity. So don't lay burden on yourself. And if you do so, then it's not Allah's fault. It was you who imposed burden upon yourself. And that's all for today, my dear brothers and sisters. Try to be more close to Allah and His Rasul, and inshallah you will never feel upset in your life. If this video was helpful for you, so please like the video and subscribe to this channel. If you have any question, ask me in the comment section, and inshallah we will answer your question in the next video.